Many scientists have worked hard to uncover the secrets of genes, the tiny bits of DNA that control how living things look and act. The first scientist to suggest that genes exist was Gregor Mendel, a monk from Austria who grew pea plants in the 1860s. Mendel noticed that some traits, like flower color and seed shape, were inherited from parents to offspring in a regular way. He thought that these traits were controlled by small units, which he called factors. No one paid much attention to Mendel's work until the 1900s. Then, other scientists became interested in how traits are inherited, and they started to use the word gene for Mendel's factors. The word gene was invented by Wilhelm Johannsen, a botanist from Denmark, in 1909. In the 1920s, Thomas Hunt Morgan and his team at Columbia University studied how traits are inherited in fruit flies. They found out that genes are on chromosomes, and that they are passed down from parents to offspring in a certain way. This work helped to create the field of genetics, and it helped us to understand genes better. In the 1950s, James Watson and Francis Crick figured out what DNA looks like. They showed that genes are made of DNA, and that DNA is the molecule that carries and passes on genetic information. This work was a huge discovery in genetics, and it opened up new possibilities for genetic engineering. In the 1970s, scientists began to map the human genome. This was a big project, and it took a long time to finish. The human genome is the complete set of DNA instructions for making a human being. Mapping the human genome has given us a lot of information about genes and how they work. Today, we are still learning about genes and their role in human health and disease. Genetic research is ongoing, and it is constantly expanding our knowledge of these fundamental units of heredity. The history of the gene is a fascinating one, and it is a story that is still being written. We are only just beginning to understand the full potential of genes, and the role they play in our lives. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.